I'm going to hit the record button. So, welcome to Roundtable 53. We're technically into a new year now. This is our weekly event where we let you know about upcoming changes, our plans for the coming week. We'll also recap the previous week's events, answer any questions you may have, and as in the case this week, give away lots and lots and lots of stuff. So you've all been waiting patiently. General chat is now being recorded. Say hello to YouTube and unleash the gifts.
I need to find a gift fitting.
There we go. Unleash the gifts. Let's get it over with.
There.
Excellent. So, big news this week. Big news.
The usual big news.
This is abnormal big news, this is.
Okay.
We have a new purple ninja.
Indeed.
Shock.
It's been a long time coming. He's been extremely busy and very dedicated.
Yes, true. We have a certain member who's literally has stepped up for quite a while now. Has done quite a lot of our marketing and advertisement and purely off his own back. So I think that's well recognised now. Can we guess who it is yet? Anybody? No?
He has talents, both graphical and verbal.
I'm gonna take a guess that it's John.
Prone to a large red head sometimes. So yes, congratulations, John.
I'm very wrong.
It sounded way worse than it actually meant, but I think everybody knew what I meant.
But yes, John is joining the team. Very glad to have him on board.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Ooh,
Does John want to say anything?
congratulations!
I think
I think we should bring John up here and make him atone for his sins.
He's cooking dinner.
He's cooking dinner. What of an excuse is that?
My roll button keeps disappearing.
Purple. Oh, that looks abnormal, doesn't it?
No, we're not promoting him back to orange.
Yes, we totally should. We should bounce him a few times, as he can't talk.
So
give him the bumps.
I think some congratulations are due there. He's spent a lot of his own time helping us out, with artwork, with promotion, in-game, out of game, and fitting that in around a very busy schedule. So to have him join the team is going to be very good for us, I think.
I think so, yes. He was responsible for the massive boom of players we had last time around the Lost Island. So hopefully we can repeat that, go into strong into the new Fjordjaw map. He's got a lot to live up to.
And obviously with the launch of Rust and a few other bits and bobs going on, it's going to be some big times for us.
Yeah. Onwards and upwards. So speaking of Fjordjaw, here's our weekly recap again. So for those that don't know, those that are new, Fjordjaw map official is coming next month. I still don't believe we have an exact tied down date, but it is due to be next month. We will be running No, I don't think we do we? So we are going to be running the official map. We do have a modded version of Fjordjaw up at the moment, and that will make way for the new version. So if you have bases on there, I think starting to tidy up is now sort of pretty, what's the word I'm looking for?
Well,
pretty important at this point.
Put it this way, it's like if you leave it any later, it's like ordering the movers the day you're moving.
Yeah. So start to take that into account, and when the new official map drops, we will be going live with that. And the guys that have bases on there already will be given priority access so they can go and grab their spots, because obviously they've put a lot of time and investment into Fjordjaw. There's some cool bases over there, and I expect we're going to see way more.
It will mean when official Fjordjaw goes live, everybody that's logged off on Fjordjaw needs to move to another map on the cluster temporarily.
Yeah.
Because when you log back in, things may not be the same.
Hopefully it's going to be a really, really quick shift over. We were pretty good with Lost Island. We were on top of it as soon as we could, so as soon as that's going to land, we'll get that all sorted out. It's going to be cool stuff there. I'm going to be playing
I
for
like
Fjordjaw.
I like to move it.
I want to know what they've got coming. If there's going to be any new bosses, it's going to be really cool. So let's get on for some art news then, because obviously everybody's waiting for the prizes and the good fun and all that sort of stuff. So ARK stuff for this week. Love Evolve 3, Excellent Adventure 7, chibis and skins both added to the ARKShop. That was earlier this week. That's good stuff. I particularly like the chicken costume. Go check that out. It's very akin to the inflatable dinosaur.
So is it a full body skin type thing?
Yes, it is an absolute whole body skin. Anybody who was present on the island when we were doing the inventory restores the other week after we had the hiccup with one of the servers would have seen Sandy modelling that very suit, running around being a chicken while we played electric guitars and entertained everybody. It was good fun.
So do we have a picture of that?
I don't think we do.
Maybe in general.
I'm gonna see if I
We have some pictures. Yes, there's one.
Yeah.
But there was some very sus stuff going off on the island while we waited.
But you know how it goes. What happens on the island stays
on the island. Exactly that, Sandy. Exactly that.
So while we're talking about the topic of things going awry, recently some changes were made to our inventory backup and restore mod. The frequency at which that saves was set to, was it half an hour?
33 minutes, I think.
Yeah. So every 30 minutes it would back up your player's inventory on the map you were on. So in the event of natural disaster, we could recover your inventory. What we're finding out though is when somebody moves to a map, it runs a backup straight away, but the backup now runs before your inventory is populated. So you actually arrive on the map and all it does is back up what's actually your character's wearing and nothing else. So we've increased the save frequency to every 10 minutes. Yep. So if you spend less than 10 minutes on a map, the likelihood is we haven't got a backup of your character on that map at that time. This is where the big button in the escape menu comes in, which is force backup. Now, we have to be very clear about this. If everybody on the server is constantly mashing that force backup button, it could cause us problems, and at which point we have to take it away. But if you use it sensibly, so when you transfer to a map, just wait till your inventory is fully populated and then maybe hit the backup or, something like that, then that's really helpful. But if you just mash it before you step out your house or as soon as you get off your dyno and get on your dyno, it's not going to help us at all. And then we have to take away that functionality.
Yes.
So use it responsibly, please.
Yeah, I was going to add, this is not quick save. It doesn't work like that. There is a maximum number of saves that can be held on the server because they get well out of hand and there's 12 servers. So, as DJ says, yes, if you're planning on not being on the map for 10 minutes, by all means, do it once. But the more you mash it and the more people get into the habit of mashing this button, it literally just rolls the backups around. See, we'll get to a point where we can't restore stuff because it's just not there. So, again, just please use it with a bit of care and attention and it benefits everybody. It's been a godsend, that add-on is. It's really good.
I mean, we fed back to the author of the mod with some feedback on how to improve the mod and make it so that it's picking up people's gear properly and storing it properly. But until an update comes out, we're kind of saying, yeah, it's okay to use the manual force backup button. But once he fixes it, likelihood is we'll just take that away and we'll automatically save your character every time you arrive on a map.
Yeah. Cool. So moving on. ARK Editions dinos have now been added to the ARKShop too for supporters. They're broken down into the 3 different ranks, and I believe there's a post in server updates that tells you exactly what those are. Somebody else had asked for a nice list doing of all of the dinosaurs that are available to supporters only. I will get on that. That's a really cool idea. I'm going to sort that out.
Well, I wonder, that stuff should just be available to each ranking game. Maybe somebody can just you can't search by permission, can you?
No, no. And as well, some of the, if you're not of that rank, you don't actually see the things either. So it would be nice to have a full list somewhere of what you can get and what you can't. So continuing with the ARKShop theme, all creatures that required finding wild fertile eggs have also had a slight price hike. Most of you have seen this by now. Because of the way we deliver our dinosaurs, every single one of them, including the guys where you have to actually go out and find the eggs, bring them home, hatch them, all get the perfect tame bonus. So it's been wangled in with a nice little algorithm that we calculated the difference between the levels and how much per level cost per fed shard, and they all had a slight hike because obviously things like dragons, drakes were all coming out at some massive levels. So I think it's going to be worth it there, and it just normalizes the prices across the ARKShop. And speaking of normalization,
before we do that, I just posted the additions, dinos, and ranks to general chat, so you can see what's available at what supporter level.
cool.
And just correct me if I'm wrong, when we launch Fjordjaw, those will go to public release, and then the Fjordjaw added dinos will go to supporters.
That's a good question. The way I'd considered it at the moment is when the Fjordjaw map arrives, it's going to have 3 new creatures. So those 3 new creatures are going to be supporter only. And then the Lost Island creatures that are currently supporter only will drop to everybody. We can do that too for the additions dinosaurs. I got no problem with that. But they've literally just gone up, so I'm sure we can discuss that. But I've got no problem with that if that's what we want to do. Easy enough done.
I just couldn't remember what we agreed, so let's just bring it up in discussion. That's all.
Yeah, it was a rolling new creatures per map. So that'll all sort itself out.
What we can also do with the supporter ones is we can roll around the variants as well.
Yes, we can.
So at the moment you've just got the bog standard ones, haven't you?
Nope, they're all in there.
Oh, they are.
They are. All variants are in there. So if there's an aberrant X or R variant of those particular creatures, you can also get those right now.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Still on the topic of ARKShop?
Yes.
Should we stick to that?
Yeah, cool.
We have a new way of using and browsing the ARKShop. So I don't know if any of you have noticed, but we've completely reordered all the items you can buy, not kits, the items. And they're all categorized as well with a prefix in front of them signifying what category they fall into. So I've just posted that in general as well, but it's I for items, PS for player skins, etc., etc. So if you want to search a particular category in the search, you can just put in brackets I, and then it'll bring up all the items for sale on the shop. Or you can do in brackets PS, and you'll get all the player skins. Please let us know if we've made any errors. Yeah, we had to put them in brackets because if you just searched for I, you would pretty much get everything with the letter I in it. So
small issues aren't to us.
Like, yeah, you've got these like tags which you can search by. Kits work on the same principle as well, except with kits we couldn't reorder them properly because if you change the kit name or the kit ID, sorry, that sits behind it, then players who have bought that kit would lose access to it and have none of the new ones. And we couldn't, to be frank, we couldn't really be asked to remap all of that. So
yeah, that was a big job.
Yeah.
So lots and lots done on the ARKShop this week. It's getting better and better by the day, easier to use, and tweaks will come as we think of them more get added. So
I think
okay.
Mayla's got a point about something. I'm not sure what. There's a screenshot, and it's showing dinos. So you've got Dino Chibi, Dino Crystal, no aberrant Dino. Is that the point?
Weird. I remember seeing the aberrant dino. I can check that out for you.
Shall we make a note of that before we move on?
Yes, please. You bang that in the staff chat for me.
Which window? Let's if I click on that one or that one. Oh my god. DINO.
We will track down the missing aberrant Deinosuchus.
And on that note, that leads us into the next thing, I think.
It does indeed. Let's talk a little bit more about normalization. And that is now in, right?
Yes, we are normal. Everybody is normal.
What can we now expect to see now all our dinos have been normalized?
What is normal? Normal is normal. Levels on all maps. You have an equal chance of getting a 150 as you do getting a level 5. So finding those higher level dinos will be much easier. That's across every single map. We did a wild dino wipe this morning. That went live, and you should start seeing the results of that.
The aberrant dinos, Deinonychus, not Deinosuchus. The raptor, not the crocodile. That's actually not an Arcadition's collection one, is it? That's a Kraken's one, right?
Aberrant, yeah, it's aberrant additionals.
I'll have a look at that there. I will find it. And we will bring it back into line.
I will adjust my note to be more specific.
Yep, thank you for reporting that. I'll definitely get on that. We'll get that done.
So, yes, finding high-level dinos and tames should be much easier. Feedback welcome. Please let me know if you do spot a level 150 Titanosaur wandering around. Because then we might have a problem.
Yes.
Or possibly, like a Forest Titan of level 150 or something like that.
I'm pretty sure they're hard-coded, right, though? To be
yeah,
lower,
you'd
lower.
hope.
You would think.
But when you override creatures' levels, who knows? Anything can happen.
And it usually does.
Oh, yes. Imagine that, a shiny Titanosaur enraged.
No, thank you.
Level
150.
Your base. Yeah,
Well,
level 150.
it wouldn't be 150 at that point, would it? They get a boost. Oh, wow. That would be horrible.
That'd be funny.
So keep an eye out for normal dinosaurs. And if you see anything abnormal, report it in the dojo.
Please do.
Which brings us on to Mammoth Strikes and Karkinoses.
Yes. A little while ago, we had some fun with what we would call not cheese, not really exploit. Well, more cheese than exploit. Kraken's Better Dinos gives platform saddles to Mammoth Strikes and Karkinos, which meant because of the way restrictions work in boss arenas, you could actually build on a platform saddle and take it in to fight the boss. So you could load up a trike with 10 bazillion guns, walk it into the dragon arena and gun everything down in about 3 seconds flat. That was never intended to be doable in any game. Base Ark, you're not actually supposed to put turrets on platform saddles.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you're never supposed to be able to build in an arena or take a platformed dino into an arena because the drag weights of those dinos are too high. So we've now got a fix in that will look at Mammoth Trike and Karkinos, and if it's wearing a platform saddle, it will increase its drag weight to the point where it will not get transported into a boss arena. So this means platform saddles will be coming back for those 3 creatures.
Woohoo!
Which is pretty cool.
I want the Karkinos with the platform.
He was good with the platform, wasn't
he? Yeah. When I get around to redoing the engram list, which is fortunately I didn't delete them, I can just put them back in and we can make those available again. And then I can re-add them to the loot tables as well for the saddles. And all will be cool.
All good. And then Scribbles.
Mm-hmm. Scribbles had a tweak a little while ago that we didn't pick up in the patch notes. 1 engram, level 5, 0 points, actually unlocks all of the Scribbles signs. And for those of you that don't know, Scribbles signs the signs that you can put up, you can change their transparency, change their fonts, change the text size, do all sorts of wonderful things with them. So you can label structures and do all sorts of cool lettering on things. Something you can't do through the base game.
Some really good examples of that at the Hall of Heroes on Rag that Sandy set up. If people want to go and have a look at that sort of stuff, she's done a good job with that.
Woohoo! Thank you.
So the wooden sign you can craft in your own inventory. All the others are crafted on crafting stations. Because it's amalgamating like loads of engrams into one, that's a good thing for us, but it may require relearning that engram.
Awesome.
Cool.
Possibly the greatest news of all time. Purple dye is now available.
Yes, a little while ago, a long time ago, Wildcards removed the purple dye from the game. But what they forgot to do was they forgot that when you take a picture with the camera in game, it uses the color purple to make the pictures. So Lethal, the same person that made Dino Storage, Soul Traps, Soul Terminals, and all that, added to his reusable selection now a replacement purple dye. So in theory, you can take pictures as long as you've crafted some of that purple dye. You can now paint pictures taken with the camera.
Can indeed.
Yes, there is purple dye in the game, Quick, but it is not the right color purple. It is not the purple the camera uses.
It is not the purple you're looking for. Now move along.
No. So now the camera in Ark, for those of you who've never used it, in-game pictures, you can paint them onto canvases.
Cool.
There are other ways of putting pictures into the game using third-party tools to generate pictures, and then you drop them in a folder in your Ark install, and that allows you to put other pictures into the game. For example, we have a picture of Fred in our base, and a giant Star Wars poster, and the Avengers, and all sorts of wonderful things. Oh, and a sign by the beach that says you're going to get eaten by leeches if you go near it.
Which is true.
I think that sign got destroyed. Something mauled it, but either way.
I think it was a crocodile, to be fair.
So it would actually be really nice to see what people have done with canvases. You can have massive pictures over multiple canvases. They look pretty cool. In fact, I might canvas paintings. There is a good website, if I remember rightly. Is it arktemplates.com?
I would have to have a
Google.
There's a
here we
couple,
go. Here we go. Just linked it in chat. You can get some idea of what you can actually paint. I don't think it is Ark Templates. Could be arkpaints.com. arkpaints.com. There we go.
That's it. Nugget's got it. He's figured it.
Yeah. No, he drew that by hand.
He did, yes.
You can basically paste any picture you find on the internet of your favorite film or whatever onto those canvases, and it's really, really cool.
What some of you guys don't actually probably realize as well is you can paint your character. So some enterprising people have done stuff like the Joker. You can do.
Oh dear.
I know.
Oh dear.
Stuff like that. You can do signs like
Avatar's easy. Yeah, totally.
this. There's all sorts of things you can do with it, and it's kind of quite cool. And I think some of my favorite. I think my favorite one is. I think it's the Fire Flame RG. Not a very good picture.
That one is very good. I actually did that at one point.
But there's tons of stuff you can do with painting canvases, images, and all sorts in Ark. But a lot of people just don't realise it.
It's pretty advanced when it comes to painting. It's quite cool. Fiddly,
Yeah.
but advanced. Cool. Moving on then.
Yep, moving on.
CKFS engrams have reappeared.
Yes, it was magic.
What happened with the engrams?
Well, with Castles, Keeps, and Forts, there was an update that was released ages ago that removed all the engrams from the engram list due to performance issues, because too many engrams, and put them all onto the crafting benches. So you didn't have to learn all the engrams. You just go to the bench and craft what you want, and you could still blueprint them and then install them in autocrafters and replicators and all sorts of things like that. They announced they were going to do the same with Castles, Keeps, and Forts Science Fiction. So I prepared the engram list for it and accidentally pushed it live while we were doing the updates for the next thing on the list.
The next thing on the list is really cool, and I've heard a lot of people asking about this now. Dilophosaurs now come in a range of sizes and have saddles.
Yes.
A lot of people have been asking for the saddles, so the saddles are in now, right? Level 12, 8 engram
Yes,
points.
they are.
Does anybody have any wonderful pictures of large ridden Dilophosaurs?
I posted one from my single player game, but there you go. I haven't found one yet on the cluster.
Cool. Look at that. Wow, they're like Carno sized.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
Oh, that's incredibly cool. I got on a new noobs video with the spitting Dilo. That's going to be awesome. They can now spit in your eyes from multiple different heights.
And you, at a glance, you can tell if they're male or female.
Yeah.
Because as you can see from that one, it has no dong.
Oh, jeez. Moving on.
Otherwise, with the size increase, it'd be dragging along the floor.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fudge these around a little bit now. So I'm going to
cool.
skip one over and come back to it. So Mr. Krabby on Volgarero. Mr. Krabby was not happy where he was for some reason. Survivors kept standing on ledges and shooting him in the face, and he didn't like that very much. So Mr. Krabby, as you probably noticed last Friday, I believe, has moved to a different location. Coordinates are all broadcast, so just be aware, Mr. Krabby, he's had a slight wander. Yes, Mr. Krabby is the incredibly large Carcanos that tries to eat everybody on Valguerrero. Yeah, he's the guy with the aloe ads that are particularly horrific. Yeah. They're definitely a test of your pack's might. They're much fun. Highly recommend.
Anything that isn't immune to bleed is gonna feel it.
Yes, indeed. So Mr. Krabby has moved. He wasn't happy. He got shot in the face too much. So now he's much more happy, and he can grab you with his little claws and shake you about with impunity.
Yeah, that's what you need, a shiny Krabby.
Exactly. So we've already done the ARKShop, the resource additions, and the new ways to search them. How's the mod progressing now?
We are about 40% through the rebuild, and that's not including the new features that we want to include. So if I go to my little card thing that lists all the things I have to do.
For the uninitiated, this is the custom mod that we do ourselves, that quite a lot of our changes come from. And we had a little bit of an accident recently. One of the backup servers that DJ uses fried, and he's been forced to rewrite the whole thing from scratch.
So we have finished rebuilding the kaiju food. That's the food you can feed to your tamed titans from extinction to keep them alive and use them long term.
Lovely.
We have now got the Titanosaur food back. So that's, again, food that you can feed to your Titanosaur, and it will keep it alive for 7 days. Both of these items are still in game, so you can still buy them from the shop, and you basically feed them to the appropriate dino. It will increase their food up to 100% over 100 seconds, and it will also heal them fully over 100 seconds. If they take any damage, the effect stops. So great pre-raid, kind of pre-boss fight food to have.
It is indeed.
Our own take on Species Y has been rebuilt, which is it's a fruit, so it gives the same crafting experience as all other fruit. I've fixed the extinction boss cooldown timers down from 6 hours to 2 hours. That's done. I've got the custom player icons back in, so when you're chatting on the cluster, you'll notice some people have custom icons next to their name in chat. That's because they have been given those custom icons for the lifetime of their character, and we kind of occasionally award those as an incentive to supporters or on competitions and stuff like that.
Yep.
Stuff left to do. I need to rebuild the transferable element. So compressed, diffused, and expanded element all need redoing.
Yep.
The 2 feeding troughs, the tech feeding trough and the standard feeding trough that block resource and dino spawns, they need to be rebuilt. And I've also got to rebuild the consumables that you feed to your domination Rexes that give them an extra 5 levels in hit points, damage, and stamina. And for those of you that don't know, the world bosses that spawn on our cluster drop a consumable that you can feed to domination Rexes. And there is no limit to the number of times you can feed them to each Rex other than the 255 stat limit, which once you hit that, it'll stop you from feeding them to them. So that means essentially if you kill enough bosses, you can have a domination Rex of your choice with max stats in hit points, damage, and stamina.
They are seriously cool too.
Did Smallish not know that? Yes, the domination Rexes on this server are tweaked. They have increased damage resistance. They have put out more damage than the vanilla ones straight from the mod. Get a good saddle on them, and they'll go toe to toe with anything. And then once you have finished putting wild levels into them from XP leveling, you then start feeding them these consumable mutations. And then you can end up with one seriously strong dummy.
Yeah, the saddles are massively important for the dummies, but with a good saddle on and some upgrades in, they're insane.
They have increased native damage resistance, so they're an unsaddled dummy should be able to stand toe to toe with a max level wild giga. That was the testing that we did.
Yeah, but with the saddles, you can go toe to toe with several. And the apexes, it's all good.
So yeah, the whole point of the world bosses is you down them to improve your dummies, and then you can start getting them on farm with your dummies. The dummies are designed to be boss killers. They get their damage bonus as well. So in the presence of an alpha or a boss or a world boss, they get a 15% damage boost, I believe.
Yeah.
So there's all sorts of stuff going on there. Yeah, Sandy's probably the only one on the cluster that has a massively OP one, but that's not through anything admin related. That's all farming.
Hard work.
Yes, definitely hard work.
And I'll be very upset if I lose her.
Oh, I don't even want to go there. That'll be a sad
I'd
day, won't
probably
it?
cry.
Yeah, I bet you would. Cool. So that's pretty much our Ark news out of the way this week, with the exception of totaling up how many dinosaurs were killed this week.
Oh, hang on. Then on the mod side of things as well, we've got plans to obviously mod the propagator. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things left to do, including changes to the propagator that make it usable.
Also, probably worth pointing out as well, because some people won't know or sort of haven't been there before. When we're talking about stuff that needs to be recoded here, it is currently working on the cluster. It just means we can't add to it until everything is rebuilt and matches what is on the cluster. And unfortunately, we can't just take what we have on the cluster and reverse engineer it so that we have the code back. It doesn't quite work like that. But when we're talking about the troughs and stuff like that, the troughs do still work in game. Everything is as it should be. We just need to move it on and get it back to the point where it was before we can add anything else.
And it's been a while since I've done a lot of this, so remembering how I modded the game to actually achieve what we wanted has been a bit challenging. Like the other day, I was just looking through it and I was like, why is this file in the mod? I had no idea why it was there. So then I had to load the file into a hex editor, look at some of the stuff that was in there, and it mentioned extinction bosses. And I was like, oh, that was how I did it. And then I could carry on. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass.
It is indeed. So, give us a big number then. How many dinos were destroyed in the pursuit of prizes this week on Ark? There's got to be a lot, right? Do you have your number handy?
I do indeed. I'm just seeing what chat comes up with.
How many do we think went down? How many dinosaurs died in the pursuit of prizes?
Oh, the numbers I've got in front of me, I pulled the top 50 players off the cluster, and their kill based on how many wild dinos they killed.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
I like Nugget being so specific.
Nugget actually became very close there, actually.
Really?
Yeah, that wasn't actually a bad guess.
So, in the pursuit of prizes this week, by the top 50 players on the cluster, and there are more players active on the cluster than that, we had a total kills of 196,026 dinos were slaughtered in 1 week.
Wow.
Oof.
That's a lot of dinos.
About 25% of those were Riku.
No, actually.
No?
Mailer came out top with 46,704.
Mailer's been grinding. Totally.
Yeah. Riku came in second with 38,000. Panda was at 20.5. Jolly's 13,500. Emmy was at 12,500. Now, this is very close because Emmy and Dutch, they were apart by about 300 kills.
That's not bad.
12,581 and 12,204. Lifelines 11,100, and then there was a significant drop off. Savage only got 5,263. Now I will go into tactics used. The easiest way to get dino kills was missions. In particular, what was it? I've totally forgotten now.
The bug beatdown ones and stuff.
Bog beatdown on Genesis. It was bog beatdown. Shortly followed up by Survive the Ark, I believe. And then following quickly on from that was actually OSDs at the higher tiers. Once you have to push up to like level 14, and then it just gets ridiculous. But you could easily get, just with about an hour of play, about 2,000 kills. I watched somebody do that just as a test.
And everybody did really well. So, a bit concerned about time at the moment because we've been going 40 minutes already. What have we got for docs then this week? Do we have any more changes for docs or anything happening?
With the docs side of things, I've started work on an in-game help menu, like we have on the main cluster, just something to guide the players through the start of their docs experience. get them kind of going, kind of help people kind of build a bit of a longer term presence on there, just to generally help them through. There's been an awful lot of updates for docs over the last week. The game itself has changed quite radically. Lots of new challenges, lots of new creatures. The whole kind of meta has been shifted, so it's completely different, to the point where the author has put out a new challenge out there as well for his Wall of Fame or Book of Fame. Also, I was just wanted to put out there, are we due for a map change on docs yet? The interesting thing is lots of people fed back, they want to go back to the center, which is the first one we had.
Yeah,
The center is a great map. Beautiful.
it is. And huge. I like the center.
But yeah, we'll pick that up with the players in the docs chat. Yeah, Rag is, but Rag's been played to death for them.
They've been running on Rag for quite a while now.
Yeah.
That would be a replacement, Smalley, so replace the docs map with a new map.
Yeah. And also, we've still got docs has been not getting as much attention as we'd like, but we've still got plans in the background to run a second, much harder map. Yeah, it's just about server resources, Savage, and having the time to kind of keep on it like we do with the main cluster. We have to prioritize. I don't want to be self-defeating, but we have to prioritize where our player base is first, and then do additional stuff second, unfortunately. Yeah, we do. But hopefully with John coming on board, now we have 3 of us. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. John's a hard worker. I have great faith. Huge amounts of faith.
Okay, so let's crack on. We got stuff and things happening.
We have indeed. So just very, 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 very quickly now. Rust, we've been talking about the Archon protocol we need sorting out. That's now done. Tested that last week. That needs signing off now. Moving to our staging area, we've been doing quite a lot of work back end. And then we can get that good to go. So Rust is so close now, it's sniffable. That's everything Rust we've got this week. That's the final thing we've been kind of working on. I've started to go through the config again because obviously it's been a while. There's been a few updates, so I'm sorting out config and refamiliarizing myself with things. And then yeah, it's got to be soon now. It's all good. Then 7 days this week. Obviously, everybody's been slaughtering zombies like it was going out of fashion. I'm not sure Lady Tula has even slept yet. Yes, there she is. That's an actual real-life pic of how Lady Tula is now that she's finished zombie killing.
Is that before or after the coffee?
But she's now really excited to go back to Darkness Falls. I have no words. I really don't. It was just, yeah, it's been terrible. The zombies that died. So,
but without cheating, though.
No. There's been no dubious stuff going on at all. I honestly think the server has run really well. I'm really pleased with the way 20.4 has been going. I can't say for sure that the darkness side of things has been working really well because obviously just at the point we shifted, we moved everybody over to slaughter a lot of zombies for some prizes. But we can tell you that in the space of a week, and bear in mind there was a lot less players on the 7-day servers than the ARK servers, 27,271 zombies were slain in the interest of a competition.
What the fuck?
27,000.
Yeah, and what I meant was by the cheating comment is nobody look, let's guess. I was about to get to that. But given how difficult it is for killing things in 7 days when you can't scream a farm, I think that is a phenomenal achievement for 1 week's killing.
It is, considering that the streamers were taken out and the easiest way of rounding up zombies and killing them has gone. That's pretty damn good. So we have some clear winners now from both sides.
We do.
It seems the tool hasn't slept for 81 hours.
That doesn't
From what I
surprise me.
read.
So actually, the most kills on the Ark cluster last week was from Mela of Tribe Islanders, according to my sheet, with 46,704 kills. And the person with the most kills on 7 days was Lady Tula, with 81 hours played, 32 deaths, and 10,474 kills. That was with a toothpick. So those are our two top winners. Now, the way that the competition prizes are going to work for this is those two players. I have a little new piece of functionality for Discord. Will roll for the top prize, and we will do the roll here. And whoever wins the roll gets the £50 Steam gift card, and whoever loses the roll will get the £30 gift card on the WNG website that can go towards anything we have on the site, including merch. So, without further ado, let's who's going to be heads then? You guys can pick that. So heads or tails? We have a coin to flip. So Mela likes tails. Tula, Tula's heads then. Okay, so
she rolled enough of them.
Coin flip. I have this new command. Ha! It's only available to purples, and we spent hours working on this command. You'll see why. I think it's coin flip. Hey! You got a picture of Fred's head.
Ready!
Congratulations, Lady T.
So as we go through this, would you mind putting the winners next to each prize, and then we can publish that after the round table?
I can't click away at the moment.
Can't do that. Okay, gotcha. I'll do that. Let's use these multiple screens. The Lady Tula one.
I have to stay focused on Discord, obviously, as I'm recording it.
Yeah, totally. So now we are on to the second place spot. On Ark, that goes to Gilgamesh or Riku of the Elden Lords with 38,108 dinosaur kills.
Congratulations.
And congratulations. And on 7 Days to Die, that goes to Damien.
Yes. No, I have spoken to Damien earlier on. He was going to try and make it. I don't know whether he has.
Yeah, he has.
He's there. Excellent.
Yay.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
So, I think Sandy or Nani, can we pick a head or tail for Riku and Damien, please?
Go ahead, Sandy.
Okay, so it's okay. They've both settled on something by the looks of it.
That's all good with me.
Oh, heads again.
Hey.
I want to see Fred's tail. So that means Riku gets himself tier 1 supporter rank. And Damien, you have got yourself tier 2. Game of your choice.
Congratulations.
Shall we? No, we'll just do game of your choice. So third place is between Board Panda with 20,567 kills, an Ark. Well done. Sterling effort. And Heavy with 5,525 kills in 7 days. 53 hours. No, he's not as efficient as Damien. And 58 deaths. Jeez. Okay.
Yes, Harry. Welcome to the future. Fred is indeed a real dog and is sitting behind me. He is my dog.
Yeah, you just figured that out. Okay, so Bored Panda and Hebby, are they present?
Panda is heavy, is not, it seems.
So Panda, you get to pick heads or tails.
Tails for Panda.
Wow, Hebby's not present, so he doesn't get to pick.
Hebby's probably asleep.
Tails. Okay. So we've got tails for Panda, and Hebby said heads. Okay. Hey!
Tail!
Fred's tail.
I spent a proportional amount of time earlier on trying to capture a photo of Fred's behind. That's the weirdest request I've had all day.
Okay. So Bored Panda, congratulations. So now we actually get into the even more exciting stuff. The next set of prizes can be rolled on by anybody that was in the top 10 on ARK or on 7 days. So I'm just going to publish the top 10 list for ARK in chat, removing any admins that may be in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in fact, what I might do, and need some guidance on this, guys, is I might actually extend that to the top 15 on ARK and do the top 5 on 7 days, simply because the bottom half of the 7 days list is mostly admins. So let's do that. Give some people an extra chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Why does it do that? Whenever I paste anything from Excel, it always
Tries to stabilize it.
it does indeed.
I think it's quite cool, but can be annoying.
Does. Sorry, this is taking a sec. 1, 15. Right. So these are the 15 players that will be eligible from ARK. And yes, you can win multiple prizes in this next round. And 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then the players from 7 days will be
Nugget snuck in through the back door there.
maybe Grey Flocks and Nix. And you will be 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I got 2 ways of doing this for you guys. Either I roll a random number between 1 and 20. Or we do a giveaway. I think I'll just do the random numbers. That'll be easier. So the first prize on there, I'll explain what they are as we go along. Shiny Roulette. Now that is, you get to pick a wild dino in Ark, and I will shoot it up to 20 times with the shiny gun. And you tell me when to stop. Yes. Anything wild that you can tame, I will shoot with a shiny gun, and you tell me when to stop. You
My
then
God.
you then have to tame it. So yes. I'm thinking as well, given how long we're going over, Nani, I may have to do these offline, and we can add them later.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, who's going to do the rolls? I mean, I could use a Google random number generator, or we can just do it as a competition. So let's do the giveaway thing. It's kind of a bit unfair if people were unable to attend. So I think a random number generation will be the best way to do it, won't it? Based on the numbers that I've given everybody.
Yes.
That
way everybody gets a chance.
Yeah, totally. And if anybody doesn't claim the prize, then I will just re-roll it. Sounds fair. Later on, yeah, like I don't know, give them till the next round table to contact us to claim their prize, and if they don't,
I'll just put in at this point. I'll roll on behalf of Zan, as Zan is driving, and we want him to be safe.
No, it's okay. It's cool. He's number 10.
That's cool. We're all good.
So, random number generator. Random number generator. Here we go. Lower limit is 1. Upper limit is 20. And we're rolling 4. We'll do the 3 shiny roulettes first. So I'll generate 3 random numbers. 13. 19. 7 days player. They can give to somebody else if they want.
So 13 was Nugget.
And
19 was Fox. And 7, did you say? 7 was Lifelines.
There we go. Sandy, would you be able to keep a little track of who's winning these? Just make a note or something while we're trying to get the rolls done.
Yes. Tell me the names.
Nugget, Lifelines, and don't fail me now. Fox.
Okay. Got it. I'm writing.
And that is for shiny roulette. Obviously, prizes transferable. You can give them to whichever player you want, just as long as you claim them. Yeah, he is, but he can do what he wants with it. I mean, I could re-roll that one, and yeah, that would make more sense. I think if we restrict the 7 days prizes, if we restrict the 7 days, and the ARK to ARK players, that makes a lot more sense. So I'll re-roll the Fox one, and we'll go from there. So we'll do 15, 1 to 15. Number 14, Zezzles.
Sweet. All good.
Yeah, you're in both places, Tula. Yay! Lucky you. You spend the time, you put the stuff in. Okie dokie. So moving on to the next prize. 30,000 Zombucks. We'll do a 1 to 5 on. Sorry, I won't do a 1 to 5. I will do a 16 to 20. And the first one is 16. So Lady Tula wins 30,000 Zombucks to be delivered when you choose at the start of the season, end of the season, middle of the season, wherever it happens to be.
All good. I was going to add that.
Next one is 17. So Damien has just won 30,000 Zombucks.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Holler up if you need me to slow down, Sandy.
No, I got it. Woo-hoo.
And the next one is 19. So Grey Fox wins 30,000 Zombucks.
Cool. That worked out well.
It did indeed. Now, this is a roll for everybody now. So this is a 1 to 20 roll. We are giving away free copies of the game Project Zomboid. And if you haven't noticed, we have also put in a bit of time to spin up a Project Zomboid server. So the winners of this will be able to play with us on Project Zomboid. Hopefully, if it works.
It's working. I've been in there.
Yay! So this is a 1 to 20 roll against every single person that entered the competition.
Yep.
And number 8, Savage.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Ooh.
And the second one is going to number 3, Board Panda.
Congratulations, Panda.
Now we are going to. The next one is a giveaway for 2 copies of 7 Days to Die. Now, the intention behind this is people who play 7 Days will still be eligible for this because they can always bring their friends along, gift the code to a friend, or do what they want with it, or gift it to somebody else on the server. So everybody is eligible to roll for this one. So again, it'll be a 1 to 20 roll, equal chance for everybody.
Good luck.
Number 18, that is Hebigan. So Hebi, you now have another copy of 7 Days to Die to gift to whoever you want to join you in the game.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Dula. Yes, he could AFK farm with right, and second roll for 7 Days to Die goes to number 10, Zanzibar.
Congratulations.
Is Zanzibar on? Yes, he is. He's driving, isn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
Congratulations, Zan.
Congratulations.
Hopefully he didn't drive off the road in surprise there. That would be very upsetting.
Right, and the final 2 prizes for all that participated is we're giving away 2 Nitro subs. So these are 30-day subs. Again, there'll be 1 to 20 rolls. Number 3. Oh my God, Panda's raking it in this evening. 1 free month of Nitro. Again, do with as you please. With stuff that, if anyone gets duplicates or stuff that they want to trade, give away, to other members of the cluster or the community, please don't contact us to do that. We will just post a list of the winners and you can do with it as you see fit. The only thing I ask is please consider the community first. You don't have to, can't make you, but I'm just saying. And the second Nitro sub that we're giving away goes to number 7, Lifelines.
Very nice. Lifeline's skipping a load of prizes as well.
Was Lifelines the other one?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, now we're moving on to we're going to give shit away to everybody on Discord. Aha! I could use the bot for this. Yay!
Woo!
So we are going to have. Do you know what? I'm just kind of thinking about this. I'm going to be extra nice here. I think.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think we'll be extra nice today?
It's kind of a celebratory day, so I don't see why not. How nice are we going to
Okay.
be?
I think we're just going to up all of the Fed Shard prizes and Zombucks prizes.
Okay.
I'm just going to give away 4K prizes and of each.
Sounds good.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, sounds good.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have 60 seconds. There are going to be 4 winners for this first one. And this is going to be for in-game currency in Ark. And it is going to be for 4,000 ARKShop points. So you'll get a button, a reaction roll in general. Smash that button if you want a chance to get 4,000 ARKShop points. There'll be 4 winners automatically picked.
Smash it.
That was quick.
It just went down then. What's going on there? If you hit it twice, obviously you're going to cancel your selection.
Yep.
Hit it just the once.
If you hit it again, you get double chances. Oh. Don't think you do.
We've now actually one more click than we've actually got people listening.
That's fine. That's the whole point of this. Anyone can enter.
Click the button.
I mean, obviously I could click on it, but I don't really need the ARKShop points. 6 seconds. Where's that going up?
And down.
Come on, bots. There we go. Harry French, Lady Tula, Dutch Stars, and Nix. Well done.
Congratulations.
You will all be getting 4,000 ARKShop points. I would ask one thing. Please open a support ticket and give us your Steam ID. We'll make the process much faster. You get your Steam ID from the support section in Ark. Just click the button. Boom.
This is the one and only time you're actually going to be told, open the ticket.
Pile the ticket in.
However, I can see Nix is not got the Ark roll or is linked, so we can wait on that one.
They're in the voice now.
Aha. Okay, now the next giveaway we're doing is for 4,000 Zombucks on any 7-day server of your choice at any time.
Yep.
So my best suggestion is wait till the new season starts, then redeem them.
Yes, Harry.
Yeah, when you open the ticket, it'll ask you to fill in some information. One of them is your Steam ID, and you can get that from the support section in Ark on Discord. So you go to Ark support where you open your ticket, and there's a button that says Get Steam ID. Click that. So if you've any plans to try 7 Days to Die, this is a good one. It will set you off really well for a playthrough on that.
That it will. Push the button, Harry.
Push the button. Nonny, there's a ticket. There is a ticket.
Yeah, I don't think the bot likes it when you do in seconds.
It seems to have a little. Ooh!
Well, we've got 12 seconds left. Can we drag Johnny Boy up?
Yeah, sure. He could do it himself. He's purple.
No, so we can. John with the powers.
Hi, John.
So, congratulations, Lady Tula, Bob, Dutch Styles, and Warfare.
Woo!
Congratulations.
So, again, I would ask, can you guys just open a ticket in 7 days? Let us know when and where you'd like your Zombucks delivered. So we are expecting 8 tickets. All other prizes, we will contact you once we've compiled the list of the winners, and we'll send you your codes, coupons, and various other things. For the shiny roulette, we'll arrange that in game. So I will come in game with my shiny gun, or another GM will, and we will start zapping things for you. We were testing this the other day on the test server on Genesis 2. Nani managed to convert the whole server into shinies, forgot
Yep.
that he'd done it, logged back in, and immediately got tasered, flamed, zapped, and stomped on.
It's true, I did. I believe we had 3 or 4 hollows running by the time we'd finished. A bunch of
Yes.
enraged striders.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
I completely forgot. Logged in. It was so fast, that's why I didn't record it. I logged in, looked away for a quarter of a second, and got stomped by a holographic, shiny, electrical, enraged strider. And that was it. It was all over.
Yeah. And the reason we settled on 20 zaps with the gun is that we felt that gave you a chance to get something exciting. You may not, you may, but who knows? That's why it's called roulette.
I was just about to add that. That's why it's called shiny roulette. Yep.
Yeah.
You will need to bring taming tools.
Yes, you
Yes.
will. Suitable for the dino that you want me to shoot.
I have one of those guns. I had it from the past. They're cool.
They are cool.
So, other than that, I think it's just Q&A now. If any of you guys have any questions, we can rattle through that, and all of us can get involved.
Yes, I do have one nugget, but I'm not letting you ask. I'll toss something at you if you do.
Zombucks is the currency in 7 Days to Die, much the same as Fed shards are in ARK. So you can convert those into dukes, which are the physical currency of the game, and spend them at the traders to buy gear and armor and all the good stuff. Really good boost.
Suggestions bot. Unfortunately, no, I haven't found a decent replacement yet. I remember that when I found this one, it took me ages. So we'll come up with a different method for doing suggestions in the meantime.
Just a thought to put it out there. If anybody's like good with the programming, then feel free to shout up.
Oh, is the bot dead?
Suggestions bot is getting a complete overhaul because Discord recently changed the way their APIs work, and it needed to be completely rewritten. He couldn't fix it, so yeah, it's going to be back, but it'd be a little way off. In fact, let me just double check, see if we've got an update. Suggestions.
So not even Glue fixed it?
No.
Aww.
No, there are no updates from suggestions, unfortunately. Nothing in announcements. Last update was on the 30th of the 4th, so I think we'll see what we can do. But yeah, suggestions welcome.
Oh, the irony.
What do you program in, Harry? What's your
I mean, we could always ask Warfare.
I heard Riku had a hidden skills.
We've got a few players who've got some really cool hidden skills, to be fair.
Mm.
That's cool.
I can code A plus B equals C, where C is the sum of A and B. Oh.
Oh, that's so sweet, Amela. We know the Duchess skill is losing his pants.
During the course of the
Ah.
competition, quite a few people lost their pants, to be fair.
I think so.
I long ago lost the ability to write anything in code. Yeah, I did computer science and software engineering, and then you leave college or uni, and you get a job, and you never use any of the stuff you learn. And then when you actually do want to use it, because like things, you've forgotten it all because all you learned about was how to piss people off in the workplace.
Aw, poor Quick. Are you okay?
I think this pretty much about wraps it up for this evening.
I think it does now. We're into relationship issues now.
Yeah. So we'll wrap it up there. We'll get all the announcement done for the prizes and stuff like that, and we'll arrange for delivery of everything and things.
Before we outro, though, before we do, speech, John, speech.
Acceptance.
Oh, nothing coming out, John.
That's what she said.
I was muted, my bad.
There you go. Speech, speech.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm John. But that is all I have to say.
That's good enough.
Congratulations, all our winners.
Yes. You all did awesome.
Yeah, we'll save you the rest.
Maybe next time.
So yeah, John's going to be responsible for marketing and things like that, promotion, social, all that sort of good stuff. So if you can and you see the posts, please like and subscribe, give him some support. He did a cracking job last time, so I'm pretty sure he can again. But yeah, all support to John, please. It would be amazing. And let's continue to grow. And the more we grow, the more cool stuff we can give away, the more fun we can have. Let's move on.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
that is true, Nugget. He did send a picture of inside my home once on the island
You have a
when I
point.
was logged out.
You have a point there, Harry. Strangely though, those Minecraft posts get so many hits. It's unbelievable.
Well, the Minecraft posts that we have on the website don't actually advertise a Minecraft server.
The banner. Yeah, I might have a banner.
Oh, it's just got a creeper in it.
It has, yeah.
We're about games, Harry, playing them together, not necessarily hosting them all. Community. See you later, Damien.
Yeah,
we should have wrapped this up like half an hour ago, but hey.
And congratulations.
Hey, Damien.
Congratulations to everybody that won. We're going to peace out now and go and sort out some shiny roulette, I believe. We will see you all next week. Congratulations again to everybody who won. We have been the Wicked Ninjas. You have all been awesome as usual. And good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.